Hey guys, NW Order for Life here with Akame ga Kill episode 6 review. The episode starts off with Tatsumi and Leone on a mission to kill a bunch of drug lords, I guess you could say. These girls that they are all high and whacked out in the room, and I guess they use their bodies for prostitution while making drugs. I believe that's their business. And Leone and Tatsumi bust in there. They slaughter the guards, and they, brutally murder the two drug lords. And then we see Sheele and Mine on a mission. They're returning from a mission. I believe they just assassinated somebody. And Seryu, the girl Imperial officer that has that little dog Imperial arm, she catches them and says that she's been waiting for them, night after night, just sitting and waiting in the darkness to see Night Raid come back from missions. So she catches them, and she declares them to be evil, and she's going to murder them. And Mine tries to fight immediately by using her gun, and her Seryu's dog jumps in the front of it and just blocks the bullets with its body by expanding. And they say that it's a biological type Imperial weapon, meaning that it has a core inside of itself, and that this core has to be destroyed in order to destroy this little dog Imperial weapon thing that she calls Coro. And so Seryu tries to have Coro, and Coro is basically he doesn't just bulk up in size to take the machine gun attacks of Mine, but it also becomes this ferocious, gigantic beast-like animal. And I mean, it still looks like a dog, whatever, but it gets bigger, ferocious, muscular. Its teeth razor sharp, and it just goes all out and attack, actually spinning in a rotation when going after Mine and Scheele. And Scheele manages to cut it, and it doesn't do anything because it regenerates. And that's when actually that they got into the whole thing about it's a biological type, and it only will regenerate unless you damage the core. But so then what happens is that Seryu tries to launch a relentless attack to keep them, blocking. So Sheele is blocking with her scissor weapon the attack of Coro, and Seryu is blowing this whistle to get more troops to come. So Mine feels like that's enough of a pinch, and increases her weapon's attack power, and she tries to do enough damage to to give them an opportunity, but it doesn't really work. But within the smoke or whatever, Scheele makes a beeline right for Seryu to try to kill Seryu, and what ends up happening is that Seryu isn't good enough to fight Scheele off, so Scheele ends up taking off Seryu's arms. And then when Seryu tries to go in for the kill, I'm sorry, when Scheele tries to go in for the kill, Seryu busts out these arm cannons that were where her detached arms were. These cannons just popped up, and or not the cannons, but guns just came out of this arm area, right over here. The arms just, these were cut off, and the guns just came right out of here. And she tried to shoot Scheele and kill her, and Scheele blocked it with her scissors and sliced off the arm, the guns in her arms. And then when Scheele thought she was safe to go finish Seryu off, Mine is in trouble from Coro. Coro ends up breaking Mine's arm, and because Coro goes into berserk mode. Seryu made Coro go into berserk mode when she was just about to die from Sheele's scissor, which distracted Scheele. Scheele ran to Coro, to save Mine, because Mine is in Coro's hand and Coro's just squeezing her. So she cuts off, Scheele cuts off Coro's arm, and Mine's got a broken arm now. But then just as like Scheele is commenting on how she's glad that Mine is safe, she gets shot in the back, and she looks and sees that that Seryu has this gun in her mouth. Like, you see pointy teeth, all pointy teeth, and like this gun just coming right out of her mouth. This point of a gun, and shot her right in the back. And Scheele couldn't move, and Coro relentlessly just slices off the midsection of Scheele, and carries like her upper body within his mouth. So Mine is freaking out. Mine wants revenge or whatever, but then all the Imperial soldiers come and surround her, and everything looks grim. And then all of a sudden we see this flash of light, which is actually what Scheele did earlier. Scheele earlier did a move with her scissors. I forget what it's called, but it's like it makes the scissors shine, and like and the brightness like distracts the enemy or hurts their eyes or whatever. And Scheele did that again as she lay in, as her upper body was in Coro's mouth. She still was able to shine her attack down on everybody, blinding them temporarily, telling Mine to get out of the area and to live on. And then we see Scheele think about like her family in Night Raid and how she loves them, and how she's sorry she has to go, and how she's sorry to Tatsumi that she can't be there to hold him anymore. And she has a great, tearful scene as, she closes her eyes and smiles as Seryu just mercilessly tells Coro to finish her and, bite down on her. And Coro just bites her up and kills her. And we see her scissor falling to the ground. So with that, Scheele has died, Mine has escaped, and the Seryu, this psychopathic little girl, she's not a little girl, more like this young woman, just a psycho, sitting there with no arms, and these razor fang teeth, not razor fang, but like these like dog-like teeth, I guess you could say, like, fangs, canines or whatever, these fang-like teeth that they're emphasizing. She's just laughing like crazy, and saying how evil was destroyed, and justice, the light of justice has prevailed in this battle, or something to that effect. Talking to her about her father and to her father, and you can just see that she's just really, really crazy. She's out of her mind, and she's really distorted, and it makes her a good villain. And it's just interesting because you see like the Imperial soldiers go up to him like, "Are you okay? Like you're right." Like she's the good guy in their opinion. Like it's just so funny how the sides of good and evil are just so different. And yeah, so the episode ends with Night Raid mourning over Scheele's death after Mine tells them about it. And Tatsumi wants revenge, but he gets punched in the face by his bro, whatever, guy with the gay guy. I keep him Burato, whatever his name is. Punches him, says that you don't act like that. This is, we all knew that anybody could die, and going in like that will just get us all killed. So that's how and then the very last scene is with Esdeath, saying that she came back home to the capital. So that's the review. Really good episode, as usual. Tatsumi and Leone getting in some kills and doing work is awesome to see. Scheele and Seryu and even Mine, I should say, had all good character development. Scheele's death was handled very nicely, and Scheele really showed off her skills as an assassin. She pretty much had full control over Seryu, regardless of Seryu's movements and like surprises. Scheele was still able to do everything. The only reason why Scheele was killed was because she didn't think that Seryu actually had a gun in her mouth. and when she got hit from behind, so there was just no way of knowing. But Scheele was very impressive. Seryu was very deranged, and mine says that that Seryu is going to be hers now. She's going to get her revenge on Seryu. So that's something to look forward to in the future. And yeah, so just a great episode overall. Gonna go ahead and give it like a 9 out of 10. One of my favorites so far. And let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Please rate and subscribe if you like my videos. And stay tuned next week for more Akame ga Kill and all the other videos I do during the week. Thanks. Have a great day.